Oh, you have a great lineup tonight on O5 TV. At 6:30, it's an American Family Dad double. Then at 8, it's our big movie, The History of WrestleMania. But right now, it's Dundalk News.
News. I'm Bob Silverman and these are your top stories. It was a sticky and potentially stinky rescue for a alleged wildlife officer who pried a peanut jar off a skunk's head on Saturday on the Avenue Road. The officer got a call that the animal was disoriented in someone's front yard. Its head was stuck in a peanut butter jar. State wildlife spokesman Ricky said that the officer had to use a chuck stick to remove the skunk's head. No animal was harmed and no one was sprayed. The Key Crime Column reported that a man walked into a Burger King at the Marshes at 8:50 a.m, flashed a gun and demanded cash. The clerk turned him down because he said he couldn't open the till if there wasn't a food order. When the man ordered onion rings, the clerk said they weren't available for breakfast. The man, frustrated, walked away. And now over to our outside broadcaster Aoife Heffron with a story on teenagers and politics.
Today we took to the streets to ask people about teenagers and politics. Why do you think teenagers are not interested in politics?
I think everyone's a bit disillusioned with politics at the minute. I just think there's no incentive for young people to become involved because I think there's too many old fogies who won't move on and let young people in.
Politics is relatively ineffective and teenagers have correctly identified this. They're right, they're wise and they are intuitively correct.
Because you don't know much about them, you know, they don't teach you much about them, so it's pretty boring.
Because they don't know enough about them, nobody's telling them. Are you sure they're not interested in politics?
Do you think there is any reason why teenagers would want to get into politics?
No reason at the moment, because of all the scandals with the expenses and all that. People even, I consider myself to be young, wouldn't be interested in getting involved.
No, they just surprise you.
Well, I would hope that they'd like to see some future for themselves and some future for their children, and that they could see maybe by getting into politics that they might be able to change some policies and change some things like that.
What could the government do to increase young people's participation and interest in politics?
They have a youth hall, don't they, or something? Already.
Yeah, they should have more people in that youth hall, have something for the younger people.
I don't think it would be possible. No, don't think so at all, no.
Give everybody lollipops.
They could put more CSV classes maybe in school or something, and then we could have maybe 2 classes a week instead of just the one.
Let them choose what colour lollipop.
Aoife Heffron, Dundalk News, back to you in the studio.
Hey Aoife, what was the people of Dundalk's opinion?
I'll tell you what, Sam. Dundalk is full of
Aoife, you're on the air.
You're not serious, are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Bill.
Hey Aoife, what was the people of Dundalk's opinion?
Well, to be completely honest with you, I can't really remember asking the questions to the public because I was kind of drunk at the time. And to be completely honest, slightly tipsy now.
So you didn't even watch the footage?
What footage?
The footage of your vox pop.
Oh, were we recording that? I was wondering what that big black thing was in front of me.
Well, thanks anyway, Aoife.
Bye, Bill.
The Dundalk news agency Dundalk reported in November that a man in a jewellery store in Castlebellingham said he couldn't have done it because he was breaking into a school at the same time. He was then arrested for breaking into the school. And now over to Henry Tannenbaum with sports.
Hi. Sports time! Oh, sorry. Firstly, we go to the Calder League of Ireland, where you're hoping for a colourful season. Sorry, but due to sponsorship, we're obligated to add that in. It was a crunching affair at the Spicy Marshallman Stadium in Dundalk, where the home side, Dundalk, played host to their rivals, Drogheda United. On a crisp morning in Dundalk, neither side really took the game on the scruff until the 42nd minute, when Stephen Walker rolled the ball past Paddy Taylor and draw the goal. After the interval, Drogheda United managed to pull an equaliser back when on 72 minutes, Michael Daly headed in from a corner. However, Drogheda United hearts were broken as Foscadocevic scored in the 93rd minute to break Drogheda United hearts. Just goes to show things really aren't all that hunky-dory on Boyneside. It was a beautiful day with soaring temperatures in the Curling World Cup playoffs at Ireland's home ground at the Tesco Car Park in Bray, County Wicklow. The weather probably had something to do with the game's cancellation, however, as the sun melted all the ice in the car park. Tesco's had rented out 3 deep freezers to the Curling Federation, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to make the game go ahead, and Ireland's game with Tahiti will be replayed in Cootehill on December the 2nd. Finally, we're going to recap on all today's results from the Calor Gas League. Sporting Fingal 3, Bray Wanderers 1. Dundalk FC 2, Drogheda United 1. Bohemians 5, St Patrick's Lads 7. Galway United and Sligo Rovers game was called off, probably having something to do with their manager Sean Connor. There was one game across Channel as the Old Firm derby between Celtic and Rangers finished 2-13 to 10 points in favour of the Jers. I'm Henry Tenenbaum, and remember, if it's not savoury, don't touch with a barge bowl.
Dennis Newton was on trial for the armed robbery of a convenience store in a district court this week when he fired his lawyer. Assistant District Attorney Larry Jones said Newton, 47, was doing a fair job of defending himself until the store manager testified that Newton was the robber. Newton jumped up, accused the woman of lying and said, "I should blow your expletive head off." The defendant paused but quickly added, "if I'd been the one that was there." The jury took 20 minutes to convict Newton and gave him a 20-year sentence. And now over to Jemima Puddle with the weather. How's the weather looking, Jemima? Sunny, I hope.
The weather, sponsored by Actimel, hey.
I hope so, Bob. For today's weather, it's mainly dry and bright in most areas this evening, with cloud covering some of the southwest and southeast of the country, but rain there by night. Patchy fog and ground frost will develop for a time, mainly in the northeast of the country. Then, as the night goes on, cloudy and wet weather in the northwards area of the country will clear up any frost. Light to moderate southeast winds will set in overnight with high temperatures of 5 to 7 degrees. For tomorrow's weather, rain will gradually move northwards. And then on Friday morning, yes, we will have sunshine. Sunshine will develop in most parts of the country. However, rain, again, is to set in the southeast and east of the country. Rain for the whole lot of the afternoon, with some heavy rainfall. Highest temperatures 6 to 7 degrees Celsius, with mainly strong winds from south to the southeast of the country. Now for a 3-day outlook. That's your weather. I'm Jemima Puddle. What? Well, apparently we have a tsunami this evening. Good night, Dundalk.
Jemima, what was that about tsunami? Jemima? Where is she? Is she gone? Anyway, here's some lighter news. A creative writing class at the correctional facility for young offenders were asked to write a concise essay containing the following elements: religion, royalty, sex, and mystery. The prize winner wrote, "My God," said the Queen, "I'm pregnant. I wonder who did it." Well, that's all the stories you have here on the Dundalk News. From me, Bob Silverman, Jemima Puddle, Henry Tenenbaum, we want to wish you a good night. You stay classy, Dundalk.